Hello and welcome to this week's installment of the fastest car series in Forza Horizon 5. This week we're turning our attention to the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle Supersport 454. Now honestly, this is one of my dream cars, although I much prefer the circular taillights from the 71 and 72 era, but that's just me personally. Now when you hear the term that American cars handle like boats, my god is that true for the stock version of this car. You'll see it here in the clips I'm about to show you, and I'll get more into it later. But this is definitely what they mean when they say American cars handle like boats. right, after getting done watching the uphill and downhill runs of that, you can see that it's painfully obvious that this car is slow. Not because of lack of power. This car has plenty of power stock. 1970 had 450 horsepower, which is great even by today's standards. But handling wise, it's just terrible. And the car can't help it. That was the era. The suspension was super soft and there was a lot of body roll. And because of all that, if you try to take a turn, it doesn't exactly want to respond. You'll turn the wheel, and then 5 seconds later, the car might decide to turn with you. Alright, so after seeing what this car can do stock, let's see what it can do when upgraded to A800. Now I don't know about you, but that was a lot better than the stock version. Modern suspension and modern tires on this car make it an absolute beast around the corners. Side note, for all these cars that I'm going to be doing throughout this series, I have them on the semi-slick race tires and not the full slick race tires, just so that way I can get an even balance between handling and power, because some cars tend to have less power stock, some cars have more like this. So in this case of the Chevelle, you need more handling characteristics than you do power. In terms of the, GTR or other cars, handling, it's already pretty good, but it does need a little bit more power here and there. But anyway, without further ado, the times are in, and let's see where the Chevelle stands on the leaderboard. While stock, the car managed an uphill time of 3 minutes and 11.3 seconds, and a downhill time of 3 minutes 4.47 seconds. Which is not exactly the best, probably not the worst, but definitely no comparison to the GTR. Now, upgraded to A800, the car managed an uphill time of 2 minutes 34.26 seconds, which is a massive improvement, honestly. And downhill, it managed 2 minutes 27.25 seconds. So with a build that Dominic Toretto himself will be proud of, and maybe a little bit of family on the side, the 1970 Chevelle beats out the 2002 R34. Now, with all that said and done, if you have any suggestions for what you want to see in the next one, drop it down in the comments and I'll be sure to get to it as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.